It's common in financial planning to hear some version of, I help clients live a life that aligns with their values. I help them run their decisions through their values. So whatever, I help them decide or uncover what their values are, and then we run all of our decisions through those values. Easy, or at least simple, maybe not easy. But I'm here to say that it's not as easy as it sounds. Running decisions through values is easier said than done. One, of course, you have to learn what those values are, but two, there's not just one value or one set of values and I run all my decisions through this one set of values. We have multiple values. So I value family, I value outdoors, I value adventure, I value health, I value career, I value a lot of things. And sometimes these values conflict. So I might have a good opportunity at work, some kind of good career opportunity, and at the same time, my wife needs me, or my aging mom needs me, or my brother's son is having some kind of issue. So both of these things are true. I value career and I value family. And when values conflict, it can feel like we are stuck having to make a choice. So I have to pick one value or I have to pick the other value. And if I pick these values, then I throw the other one out. I can't have both of them. So when we have conflicting values, it's tempting to think that this is an either or choice. Now, Viktor Frankl, author of Man's Search for Meaning, tells us that conflicting values is actually an illusion. Values don't actually conflict. We're just missing the third dimension. So he'll talk about this third dimension where when we see the full picture, we see that our priorities are the z-axis here. Values don't conflict. I have different priorities. So you can see how this casts a shadow on the 2D plane that looks like they're conflicting. But then when you take into account the priorities, you have a clearer decision on how to make your decision. Now, your priorities aren't going to always be the same. This isn't a ranked choice. I'm not going to always value family first, always value work second, always value health third, and so on. These are contextual. It depends on the situation. So situation A, I might value X, and then I value Y, and then I value Z. So if there's any tension, X takes precedent in this decision, in this situation. Situation B might happen, and it might be completely different. So in this case, Y takes over. Y was more important in this moment. And then, of course, in situation C, it might be completely different, and Z takes over. So this feeling of ambivalence, the feeling that I want two things, I want rest and I want to go to the gym, I want to lose weight and I want to eat pasta. These are an illusion once we recognize we can get clear about what are our priorities. What's most important to us in this moment? And when we do that, our decisions become clearer. Hey, Derek Hagen here at Money Quotient. If this was interesting to you, if this is something that you want to learn more about, this is the kind of thing that we teach at Money Quotient. We teach financial advisors communication skills, facilitation techniques. We teach them about life planning. And basically it all comes down to Stephen Covey's quote, what good is climbing a ladder if it's leaning against the wrong wall? Or if the ladder you're climbing isn't leaning against the right wall, every step you take just gets you to the wrong place faster. So we help advisors, help clients identify the right wall. So if this is interesting to you, head on over to moneyquotient.com. You can learn about our True Wealth planning process, which is our model of financial life planning, which guides clients through 5 stages and 4 inquiry categories. These are the types of conversations that you have. So please let me know if you want to learn more, moneyquotient.com.